Hello. Thanks for joining us again on the channel. Okay, yes, we've tried so many of these. Too many probably. But this one stands out. It caught me off guard. Let's figure out why together. Quick note before we begin. There's a discount link in the description and the top comment if you want to check it out. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. Let's begin by examining the insights provided by our first reviewer.
This reviewer wanted to share their experience with this mesh Wi-Fi system, starting from the excellent pre-purchase support they received. The unboxing itself was a premium experience, with a packaging design that made the whole purchase feel special. Our reviewer installed the equipment in a large 3-story townhome with standard wood and drywall construction. The setup process, guided by a mobile app, was straightforward. The main router was placed on the 3rd floor and connected to their existing internet gateway. After a quick firmware update, it provided solid coverage and impressive speeds of up to 300 Mbps for the entire top floor on its own. It's worth noting for users with certain internet providers like AT&T Uverse that the provider's gateway may need to be put into bridge mode for everything to work correctly, as the system lacks a specific feature required for their TV service. To cover the rest of the house, this client strategically placed several satellite mesh points. The app and built-in signal lights on the units made finding the optimal plug-in spot easy. On the middle floor, using 2 mesh points instead of 1 was key to achieving consistently high speeds across the entire level. The same was true for the 1st floor, where dense kitchen cabinets required 2 units to ensure strong, reliable performance. Overall, the system has no trouble handling over 40 connected devices, including numerous streaming cameras and smart home gadgets. The mobile app is a standout feature, offering great control to manage devices, pause the internet for the kids, and even set up a secure guest network. However, a word of caution emerged after long-term use. A buggy firmware update caused the main router to fail. The reviewer discovered that the satellite units sold in the kit are permanently paired to the main router, so swapping in a separately purchased unit wasn't a simple fix and required a full factory reset and reconfiguration of the entire network.
Cool. Let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer spent a significant amount of time researching mesh networks, initially focusing on the big, familiar brands. It was only by chance that they stumbled upon this particular Wi-Fi system during their search. What immediately caught their attention was the clever and practical design of the hardware. The satellite mesh points plugged directly into an outlet, eliminating the need for cords or shelf space, and the overall aesthetic was very appealing. Beyond the design, what truly sealed the deal was the company's exceptional customer support. This client noticed that the manufacturer was actively and publicly helping users who posted about problems online. This prompted our reviewer to test the support for themselves with a few pre-purchase questions via online chat. The response was consistently fast, professional, and knowledgeable, even late at night, which gave them great confidence in the company behind the product. Once the Wi-Fi system arrived, the setup process was an absolute breeze. After configuring the main router using the straightforward mobile app, the mesh points connected automatically as soon as they were plugged in. The app itself proved to be robust and easy to use, providing a clear overview of all connected devices, their signal strength, and which access point they were using. Performance has been flawless, seamlessly switching devices between access points and frequency bands to ensure the strongest possible connection throughout the house. Our reviewer has been delighted with the system's reliability and performance, finding that it exceeded all expectations and has not required a single reboot since it was installed.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer felt like their house was cursed, a Wi-Fi black hole where routers went to die. After cycling through a staggering number of devices in a short period, they were ready to give up hope of ever having a stable home network. They had tried almost every major brand, facing a litany of problems from firmware updates bricking equipment to unstable wireless signals and Ethernet ports that simply didn't work. Our reviewer, a seasoned IT professional with decades of experience managing complex networks, was beyond frustrated. At home, they just wanted something that worked without constant troubleshooting. So after yet another month of research, they reluctantly decided to try this mesh system. The whole concept felt foreign, almost a last resort. The superficial aspects, like the sleek design everyone raved about, were irrelevant. The only thing that mattered was reliability. Installation was straightforward, although the initial unit had a faulty component and had to be exchanged. Thankfully, the second system worked perfectly right out of the box. What really impressed our reviewer was the tech support experience. The representative was exceptionally knowledgeable and helpful, a welcome change from previous encounters with other brands. While accustomed to managing routers via a web-based interface, the mobile app proved surprisingly user-friendly. The reviewer did note a minor annoyance. The app automatically adds a suffix to the SSID when creating a second network. Despite that, the Wi-Fi range is good, and the internal network performance is excellent. Ultimately, the most important thing is that this Wi-Fi setup seems to be working reliably. It is still early days for this client, but the initial signs are promising, raising the hope that maybe they can finally ditch the daily router maintenance and focus on other pursuits.
That's all for today. If you like this, hit that like button and subscribe. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments.